everyone, Saskia here from Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue. I'm here with Millhouse, my piggy. Everybody loves him and he's famous and he's a Buddha boy. Yes, check out the Buddha boy videos as well. Okay, so today I want to talk about activated charcoal. Activated charcoal is an amazing tool to help guinea pigs with soft stool. So people ask me a lot, how does it work? How do I mix it? How much do I use? So I'm going to show you, okay? And in the description as well, I'm going to put a whole, a description of how to use it, instructions on how to use it. All right, buddy, I got more where that came from, so don't worry, okay? We got more. All right, so you want to use this when your guinea pig has soft stool. Not when it's like when they have real diarrhea. That's when they're really sick, and then you don't want to mess around with this, okay? You want to go to a vet and get proper treatment. But this is an easy home remedy you can use if the stool is really soft. Sometimes it can happen, and sometimes just a little bit of activated charcoal can bring them back to normal. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's start with that. You actually only need one capsule, and I use little shot glasses, okay? So one capsule, I'm gonna put all the powder because it's very powdery. This is the charcoal, which is really cool stuff. And then I am going to make 6 doses from that. So I am taking, this is just the easiest way to do it, 6 drops, 6 syringes full, 2 with water, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we're gonna mix this up really good, and then I'm going to, I have them ready here already, 6 syringes. I am going to get my doses out of here now. Now that it's all mixed up, I'm making the 6 doses, so I'm just taking back my 6 ml that I put in. See? Finished. But look what I got instead. I got 6 syringes with the charcoal mixture. Now we have these tops. That would be helpful if you have the tops, because this is 3 days worth of treatment, okay? So you can get those on Amazon as well. You can just get the tops. And you don't need to leave it in the freezer or in the fridge or anything. You can just leave it out and it'll stay fresh for 3 days. And then you're gonna feed it to your guinea pig. Let's show you on this little guy. Okay, careful, because you can get it everywhere. All right, I'm so sorry you're eating your stuff and I'm gonna be bothering you with some charcoal in your mouth. Okay. Now, what is really important to know is that if your guinea pig is on antibiotics, that you do not use this about a half an hour before or after giving the antibiotics. So you have to wait a half an hour after you give an antibiotics, or you give it a half an hour before you're giving your antibiotics, because what this does, it actually takes all kind of the bad stuff out of the gut, and an antibiotic would be considered just that. So it would render the antibiotic useless, and that is not what we want. Okay, let me see if he'll let me do it without giving me a big fight. I'm sorry, buddy. We're gonna put it in his mouth. And there. That is how easy it is. But yeah, as you see, it got a little messy. But then again, I am not the tidiest person and I get everything messy. I don't know why I'm wearing a white top actually, because they usually don't last very long, especially not on the ranch. But so yeah, this is your treatment. So you want to do this for about, you can do it for about 6 to 7 days, twice a day. Now the thing is that if there's no difference, you'll notice if it's not going to work, it's not going to help, right? If it's not going to work. So if it gets worse during treatment, if you just have loose stool and all of a sudden, you know, it becomes diarrhea, that means that whatever is there, it's not being caused by the charcoal, that means just whatever is there, it's just getting worse, then you definitely need to go to the veterinarian. What the vet's gonna do, and what you might actually suggest the vet do as well, is to get a stool sample, and you can test for two things: parasites, and you can test for you know, bacteria, for really nasty stuff. Guinea pigs can get all sorts of things like giardia, even salmonella. There's a big list of things that they can get, which will give them soft stool, runny stool, and those will not be helped with the charcoal. Okay, so you're gonna want to make sure that you know what you're dealing with if it doesn't work. The other thing that we do not do here at the rescue is whenever we have a guinea pig that has a soft stool or like diarrhea, we do not limit their vegetables. Okay, we do not. We always feed whatever we normally feed. Now I know I read a lot online saying, oh, you gotta cut out the veggies, you gotta cut out the veggies, but the way I see it is that, especially when a guinea pig has soft stool or when it has diarrhea, it's losing a lot of fluids through the stool. So the last thing you want to do is cut the fluids, which a lot of that comes from their vegetables. So, and they need, especially at that time, they need all the all the vitamins and the minerals that they're getting from their greens. So I definitely don't recommend it, unless you know, like, okay, well, you know, if I take away the cucumber, the stool's gonna get better. It definitely can happen that a guinea pig is just reactive to one certain type of vegetable. But I do not recommend stopping all veggies, because I don't think you're doing the guinea pig a favor by doing that. Okay, you can maybe just try and see, if I take out this one, does that help? But just cutting all veggies on an animal that's already not doing well, I don't think that's a great idea. So okay, he didn't mind the taste. It tastes of nothing really. All right, you're gonna say goodbye to everyone? Does everyone know now how to do it? What do you think, Millhouse? Such a good boy. He's such a good boy. I love my Millhouse. Oh my gosh, I love him so much. I love you. Thanks, guys.